Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Transport Fever. I've been amused by this. I'm amused rather easily. That we drop all these people off at this station right here. I think if I read that correctly... Oh, no, it says stop. I read top. But we're dropping them off here and saying, okay, here's this hill that you have to walk up in order to make it to the station. That's funny to me. I mean, couldn't you just drop me off up here? Anyhow, we are getting passengers in the station now. We have 7 of them waiting. There will be 2 more of them here very soon. We have our train just left the depot, our station, I should say. It's got 11 people in it, so we are generating passengers. This direct system seems to be working. We are generating passengers. We have people waiting. We have 5 people in that stagecoach. Starting to make a little bit of money off the passenger game. Over here on this side of the world, we have a couple of passengers over here as well. We have 2, which is more than 0. Good. We have another one on the way here. So we have a couple of folks wanting to. Who would ever want to leave Portland? I mean, really, look at that. Look at these mountains. Look at these mountains. We got food. Why would anybody ever want to leave? Everybody's wanting to leave Tacoma. It's on a hill. Had to go into that big hill and drop. So yeah, the passenger line is starting to get moving. That's going out pretty well. We still have a lot of grain here, a lot of grain. A lot of it sticking back there, but this is going pretty well. We have 7 vehicles currently running back and forth. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. No, I'm having a hard time imagining that that's 7, but I'm sure it is. I trust the game. We've kind of hit a little bit of a limit here as far as the amount of cattle and food that we can transport. We are currently running a full load of 35 food, cows, livestock, and food back and forth. We are at our limit, so we need to expand this train. And I'm going to go ahead and let it make another run here. And actually, we have enough to haul this food. So once it pulls into the station here and makes its money, and then takes all this food back to make even more money, we're going to pull it into the depot and increase the amount of wagons we can put on this guy, so we can make more money. Right now, we're making $112K per trip, and that's maxed out for this guy because he just can't fit any more cows on here. So we'll be able to increase that significantly by adding more cars to it. The train route, let's see, where is our passenger route? Right here. 11 passengers. It's going to make us a little bit of money, not very much. We have 9 now waiting to leave Portland, move on to Tacoma. You can actually click on these guys, and he's going to work. And his work is right here in Tacoma. So that is quite a commute, Mr. Justin Parker. You have a ways to go. But yeah, 42.6K is what we made off of that load. We'll make significantly less this time around. However, over here in Tacoma, we currently have 14 people waiting. And more climbing the hill. Climbing the hill up to the station. I don't know why that's funny to me, but it really, really is. All right, so we're just waiting for this guy to get into the station, and once he does, we will pull him in. Boy, got a little bit of a hill going there. Yeah, I guess so. 22 miles an hour. Hey, this might be where the other engine would have been the better choice that had a little bit more horsepower. Starting to regret that a little bit. But one thing we can do to speed things along is just bump up the speed. As it gets a little later in the game, I don't like to kind of fast forward through things so much, but here in the early, when you're just waiting for things to happen, I find it kind of nice. This is getting a little goofy over here. And now you already built a house there, so that's going to be really expensive to fix. Excellent. All right, this train is coming into market, and as soon as we see the green pop up, we are going to send it to the depot, and we're going to give it a little bit of an upgrade. Wanted to see that cash come in first. All right, we have $500,000. We have enough to go and update our loan, basically pay off some of our loan, but we're not going to do that. And, okay, so that train's in the depot. How long is this again? I don't remember. Was it 240 meters? That's what I had that set to. I don't remember. 240? Yeah, that's how we measure things. All right, let's go ahead and sell it. Let's sell it and let's buy this guy that has just a little bit more oomph. His type speed's lower, but since we're traveling uphill on that, it might actually even out over time. So we're gonna grab that and just as many boxcars as we can possibly buy. We can only buy 4. Well, that's just not gonna work. So we're gonna borrow a little bit more money, buy some more boxcars, and borrow more money and buy some more boxcars. That's a lot of boxcars, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. We're going to set line, cargo, rail, food. It's going to pay for itself over time. And it gives us a brand new engine to look at, a brand new locomotive to look at. Nice little teal seafoam green engine. We can go through and change their colors. Let's see. It's just a lot of these colors don't look grand. Like that. That looks like a Factorio uranium train. I'm not too thrilled. Oh, look at that. That's even more. There's the Factorio uranium train. Let's see what else we can do here. What about a nice gold? Not working for me. Blue? No. About an orange. Ooh, there. That's good. Not quite Kitch orange, but still orange nonetheless. Let's tone that down a bit. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, we'll go with that right there. That doesn't offend, but it's still somewhat bright and obnoxious. Perfect balance. All right, so let's see. That got 49 of 56, so yeah, you're starting to load stuff up, and you even grab some grain as well. That means that we may actually have to up the amount of these trucks we need to run. Still not running quite fast enough. Now there is a top speed to these road size both the vehicles as well as the roads. Your top speed is 12 miles per hour. And on a country road, yeah, speed limit of 25 miles an hour. So we're still good with these. But as we get better vehicles that can travel faster, we'll want to upgrade these roads so that our vehicles can actually travel faster. All right, let's bump up the speed a bit. I want to see both the payday of this train coming in, which has 26 of 36 passengers, as well as the payday of this one as it comes in that has a ton of food, and a ton of livestock and grain. This one should give us way in the green, and this one may kind of give us over the edge. So let's go ahead and slow this down a bit and watch this guy come in, see what he gets us. We do have 18 passengers waiting to go. Still well within the capabilities of this train. And you paid us 100,000. Excellent. So we're gonna start making some money off of that guy right there. And you, come on, big money. Big money. No money? Where'd the money go? Okay, well, I guess I missed it. But we're up to 207,000 K, which is very, very reasonable. And we just dumped off a whole bunch of food over here. 47, so it's going to start just pouring out the food, and we're going to start making a lot of money. And that is enough for me to come over here and buy a few more American horse carts. Let's buy 4 more and set them on the truck food route. Get them busy out there getting that grain over here so we can fill up that train as much as we can. Any empty space is wasted money. All right, our loan is currently at $6 million. We are currently paying $90K every year. We just paid $90K in interest. That's a lot. We're probably going to want to try to knock that down a bit, we'll say. And we should be able to here soon. This guy should be starting to make us a lot of money. Well, let's just look. Let's take a look at our lines. Cargo rail food has made us 545K profit. 643K profit. It is by far our most profitable line, followed by the truck food, followed by the distribution food, all of which are profitable. I say that right as it goes underneath, as it's no longer profitable anymore. It looks to me like you guys are both using the same terminal, and I think we can make that not be a thing. Okay, no, they're both using different ones. Okay, you're using Terminal 1, you are using Terminal 3, which are right next to each other. Okay, so let's move... Oh, okay, no, they're different. All right, I didn't want them to be waiting at the same terminal for the same things. I don't even know if that's a possibility or not. It looks like it may be, though. Okay, so yeah, this is Portland. Let's take a look over here at Tacoma and see how things are going over here. Looks like it's wanting to kind of grow together over here. I do approve of that and encourage that growth. We're sitting at 7 passengers. I want to take a look at our lines. Let's just see profit-wise if any of them are doing any better than the other. Tacoma East is doing the best. Oh, nope. Portland clockwise is doing the best. Followed by Tacoma East. I'm going to say that's too close to call right there, even though I will admit that Tacoma West is by far the big loser. And boy, look at the passenger service that we're running right now is currently not a big winner either. Although, as soon as this train comes in, we should see that turn green very, very soon. Where is that train at? Oh, it's in... It just did that. So, do we see that? Did we see that jump up? Yeah, okay, it turned into our second most profitable line. Just in one go. Are you starting to fill up yet? Not quite yet. Eventually, that train will start to fill up, and we'll need to do like we did to the cargo train, and update it and get more cars going. Looks like we have a nice full load of food coming in. That is going to be a nice payday when that comes in. And let's check and see. We've got tons of cattle and grain over here ready to go. We may actually have too many trucks running on this line right now. We might have to remove some of those. We'll see once this guy, we'll see how much stuff he can pull out. It tells you how much. I mean, it's a pretty easy calculation to do, but I have not done that, so All right, so it can hold, let's see, 10, 60, 75, 70, 80. 80. I can math. 70. It can hold 70 things. So yeah, we pretty much emptied that out. So I don't know, maybe we're at the right amount here. That's going to be a very nice payday. All right, we're still not at the point where we can start paying back the loan, which is where I would like to be. We have a couple of expansion opportunities that we could look at. One, we could go from Tacoma on. Boy, but Lincoln and Baton Rouge are both so far away. Baton Rouge is very far away, and Lincoln is going to require us building a bridge. Not that we haven't. I mean, we've already done the bridge thing. We've already spent a little bit of money there in building that little worthless bridge, but I don't know that I'm excited about doing another one. We could do a line out here to Ventura. It's not that far away. Granted, we have another bridge to do that, but it's not going to be such a much. And we could do a line out here to Bridgeport fairly easily. Bridgeport's a smaller town, but the sooner we get a rail service going to it, the faster it will grow. And one thing I like about doing the Bridgeport thing is we could run the rail along here, and if we could skirt this, well, actually, that's not going to be... We might be able to set up a station in such a way where we can share this passenger rail, bring all this rail together, join this up, and then somehow join these lines together. So we can get the construction materials hooked up into this line as well, which would be very, very nice. $489,000. That is looking more reasonable. We're going to be able to pay off a bit of the loan here soon. Probably as soon as this train gets into the depot, and we are going to go ahead and do that. $579, $581. Let's go ahead and print it. All right, so we're actually making money, starting to repay our debts, running a successful transport company at this point in time. Granted, it's on a relatively small scale. All right, let's see the payday of this guy coming in. I can't see it. It was covered. I'm guessing roughly about $100,000 though. Disappointing. But we're grabbing another 70 things and moving them on. That should increase in time. Actually, you guys are... How many people do we have on this line? Vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's actually quite a few. I don't know. We'll watch that as it goes back and forth and see what that looks like. These can upgrade over time. I don't know how to tell what level it's currently at, but it's not producing enough at the moment to upgrade. What about you? Are you? Yeah, keep production high and it'll upgrade in 2 months. And that increases the production as well as some of the other things. It can take more stuff, produce more stuff. And yeah, we just, if we keep this guy supplied, he will be able to produce more. And we could probably look into, if we can get this line and this line married together, we could actually run a cargo line carrying food from our depot, cargo depot here, over to Tacoma, and double dip, as it were, and get food distribution going on here as well. That might be the cheaper route to go. Rather than trying to expand out to Bridgeport. But we will figure that out in the next episode. thank you very much for watching. Let's grab onto our newest train, running food back to Portland. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.